You know what's great is the Wild Child. Oh. He's marvelous in that film.
And the Green Room.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Jodie, you've just met Ellie at a party. You're telling one of your best friends about this woman you met. How do you describe her?
Well, she's brilliant, but she's really a pain in the ass. I think that would be the first thing I would say, yes. Yeah, I mean, she's so passionate that she can be annoying, I think, as people can that in some ways are zealots. She's a zealot who learns to become tolerant. And that's the journey in the film.
Do you see any of yourself in that aspect of her character?
I think I'm a little more mellowed than that, actually. Maybe I was that way when I was 18, but I think I'm a little more mellowed now. I mean, even though I have an adventurous spirit, I don't consider myself as brave as she is. You know, this is a woman who says, I will give up my life in order to have the most profound questions answered, and that means that I will never see anyone that I will ever love again. I know that for a fact. Does she take the mission? Absolutely, without hesitation. Now, I would not. No, I would stay home.
Well, what if, say, the president sees you in this film and gets a kick out of you being in scenes together and decides for some sort of public relations gesture, Jodie, I'm going to offer you a trip aboard the next space shuttle mission. Would you take him up on it?
The next space shuttle mission? Well, sure. Absolutely. Because I could come back in a weekend. At least I would have the idea that I was going to come back a weekend, the next weekend. Of course, that would not be giving my life for it now, would it? Oh, I would love that.
Now, making this movie, the experience of being part of this, has this caused you to reassess or change your attitudes about a supreme being or life on other planets?
No, but I think it focused what I already felt and gave me some new vocabulary words to speak about that with. I'm you know, very much in the same boat as Ellie Arroway. I think that I've always believed that there ultimately will be scientific answers for all the great mysteries of our universe. We just don't have that science, and we may never have it. We may never understand that. But that doesn't make it any less mystical, and it doesn't make it any less beautiful. That science and the questions of science are as wondrous as anything any theologian has ever come up with.
Can you think of anything that you're as obsessed about as Ellie is obsessed about making this journey?
No. My dog, perhaps. It would be the one, you know, immoderate obsession that I have.
You don't feel that you're obsessed with being an artist?
No, I'm not. I do feel that I am instinctually and completely an artist. I recognize that very often when I'm at my computer thinking that I'm a businessman. I wake up and go, this is not what I do. I'm an artist. Yeah, I know that that's part of who I've always been, but I don't believe it's an obsession of mine now.
Final question. Truffaut once said, people say that films are a sad substitute for life. They're wrong. Films are actually an improvement over life. Do you share that attitude?
Well, yeah. Sadly, I think I do. And Truffaut had an interesting career because of that idea as well. I mean, you have to remember some of the last movies that he made were about making movies, because he didn't have a lot of other things to talk about. Yeah, I do spend a lot of time in movie theaters, in some ways surviving and going through things that those characters are going through that I wouldn't be able to do in my own life, that I don't have the bravery for. So it allows me to get better and to kind of tone up my muscles for living.
Well, thank you very much, and congratulations.
Great, thanks.